Welcome everybody. Welcome to today's Savage Conditioning Workout. So I've laid out 3 circuits of exercises for you. We have 5 exercises in each circuit. The first and third circuit, we're going to use a really funky format that I really like to use. We're going to do the first exercise, the first and the second, the first, second, and third, so on and so forth. Keep on adding exercises until we reach the fifth. Once we get to the fifth, we're going to continue doing that circuit, but we'll be eliminating the exercises from the top. So once we get to the fifth, the next round, we'll do the second, third, fourth, and fifth. The round after that, the third, fourth, and fifth, so on and so forth, until we finish the last exercise one last time. In all, we will do 5 sets of the 5 exercises. We'll do that for the first and third circuits. In the second circuit, we're going to do weight training. And in that circuit, we're going to do the first, second, third, fourth, fifth in sequence. And then after that, we'll do another round of the first, second, third, fourth, fifth until we finish 5 rounds of the 5. Okay, so that's the basic format. First round is full body conditioning exercises. Second round, like I said, is weight training. Third round is lower body conditioning exercises. Other than that, the rest intervals are different from round to round. In the first round, we have only 5-second rest intervals, as you can see up there if your screen is big enough. In the second interval, our rest, in the second circuit, our rest intervals are about 8 seconds. In the last interval, our rest intervals are 7 seconds. If you have any problems with any exercise, feel free to modify for yourself. I may show you some modifications as we go along, but I'll be doing the whole workout with you. So at any point in time, if you feel lost, look up. I'll be right there doing it with you. Another thing to note is when you look up and the timer is flashing green or is green, you're supposed to keep on going. If the timer is red, that's your rest period. When it's yellow, or no, it shouldn't be yellow today. After each circuit, it'll probably be yellow. I can't quite remember. I will tell you what comes up next. I'll give you the exercises. I'll demo them for you before I start the timer again. All right, that's it. Just have fun. Play your music. Play it loud. Enjoy it. I will work without music today so that you can hear me very, very well as I tell you what to do. So play your music, play it loud, enjoy it, but just have it high enough that you can enjoy it, but also moderate enough so that you can hear me as I tell you what to do as we go along. All right, that said, I'm going to do a quick warm up. I'm going to stretch out my limbs, get my body warm. Follow along if you want to, or if you have your own warm up exercises and stretches, do them. And then once I say stop, it'll take about a minute, minute and a half. I say stop. I will go and start the timer and we'll get busy. All right, I'm gonna warm up myself. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Ever since I was a kid, I've always developed big air pockets in my joints, so I often crack a lot. So if you hear it, don't worry. All right. So I'm going to set the timer. Our first exercise today is bridge into leg extension. It looks like this. You're going to be flat on your back. You're going to bridge. Lift your hips off the floor. When you come down, extend your legs out. Keep your back flat on the floor. Legs back in, up, extend, up, and extend. Exercise number 2. We're going to do 3 mountain strides and a trunk rotation. Looks like this. You're on your hands and feet right here. 1, 2, 3. If you bring your right knee forward, you're going to raise your right arm right here. Come back. 1, 2, 3. Left knee forward. Raise your left arm. Now, you can come up and be on your toes, or 1, 2, 3. Flat on your foot. Up and rotate. I'm going to go flat on my feet every single time. Feel free to be on your toes. But if you're on your toes, you're lightly on your toes, not heavy on your toes. All right, exercise number 3. We're going to do a squat and side displacement. Now, if you have good hip mobility, you have strong shoulders, strong arms, you're going to squat down. You're going to reach sideways, come to the side and stand. Squat down, reach sideways, come to the side and stand. Now, I call it displacement because I want you to feel free to also squat down, come up, and then displace your whole body. Squat down, come up, and then displace your whole body. So you can either displace yourself on the floor, reaching with your hands, or stand up and step to the side. Okay, I'm going to be using my hands, of course. Exercise number 4, we're doing star sit-ups. You'll be back on your back. Extend your arms and legs out. Feet wide apart, arms wide apart. Come up and bring your knees and your elbows together. And repeat. And repeat. And then exercise number 5, we're doing plank with alternating adductions, and commandos to knee tucks. So it looks like this. I will call that exercise number 5 all the time because it's a lot. But it looks like this. You're in plank position, feet apart, feet together. When you come up, tuck and tuck. Now, I will say, if you can remember, alternate what limbs you take apart first, bring back together, what limbs you bring yourself up with, go back down with. But if you can't remember and it's too much to coordinate, just remember the basics. Plank, feet apart, feet back together, come up, knee tucked, knee touch, knee touch. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you are alternating or doing the same thing every time. You're still going to hit those muscles. All right, timer on, about to start. I'll give myself an extra 5 seconds so that I can go to the floor once I start the timer. Start your music, play it loud, and have fun. 3, 2,
starting.
All right. Let's go.
Work.
Very good.
Rest.
Always do exercise 1 twice before we move on. Let's go.
Work. Rest.
Exercise 2, 3 mountain strides and the trunk rotation.
Work. Rest.
Going back to exercise number 1 and working our way to 3.
Work. Rest.
All right, exercise number 2, 3 mountain strides.
Work. rest,
All right, exercise number 3. Squat to side displacement. Squat
work,
here. Good.
rest,
Going back to exercise number 1.
work, rest,
Exercise 2.
work, rest,
Exercise number 3.
work, rest,
Exercise number 4. Star sit-ups.
work, rest,
Alright, we're going back to exercise number 1.
work, rest,
2.
work, rest,
Exercise number 3.
work,
Exercise
rest,
number 4. Star sit-ups.
work, rest,
And exercise number 5. Plank.
work, rest,
Got it. Alright, so we're going to exercise number 2 now, because we're eliminating, right?
work,
Exercise
rest,
number 3.
work, rest,
Exercise number 4.
work, rest,
And exercise number 5.
work, rest,
All right. We're going to exercise number 3 now.
work,
Exercise
rest,
number 4.
work, rest,
And 5.
work,
All right.
rest,
Exercise number 4.
work,
All right. We're doing
rest,
exercise number 5 twice.
work,
All right.
rest,
Number 5 one more time.
work, rest. Session complete.
Well done. All right. That's the first circuit done. We just did 5 sets of those 5 exercises. We're going on to the second circuit, which has weights. Now, I recommend that all of you have a pair of light dumbbells, a pair of heavy dumbbells. There's going to be quite a lot of movement, so ideally you have dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, for the first exercise, you can use a band. The second exercise, dumbbells are a little bit more appropriate because you will be doing lunges, so your feet will be coming off the floor. The third exercise, you're doing lunges as well. Your feet will be coming off the floor. The fourth exercise, you can use a band. The fifth, you can use, you'll have to use dumbbells as well. If you don't have dumbbells, kettlebells, ideally the same weight, it can be a single one, or use whatever you have at home. Gallons of water, you can pour out some to make the weight lighter. You can use bottles of wine, bottles of whiskey, whatever you have available at home, use as your weight. You can use books. All right, so let's start off here. I'm going to increase the time to 8 seconds to allow you to be able to, what do I want to say? Transition from one exercise to the other better, because you need more time to switch from one weight to the next. Ideally have a pair of light to medium dumbbells and have a pair of heavy. Our first exercise is, and I'll display with my lighter dumbbells. You're going to do a sumo squat into a high pull. So feet wide apart, turn out. You're going to sit nice and low. As you come up, pull under the chin. And repeat, pull under the chin. You're going to do that for 20 seconds. Exercise number 2, you're going to do a back lunge into a curl. So you're here, you're lunging backwards. As you come up, curl up. And repeat with the other foot going back, curl up. Exercise number 3, you're going to do a side lunge into a side raise. So watch. You're going to lunge sideways and out to the side. Lunge the other way and out to the side. So use your space as appropriate. For me, my widest space is here. So I'm going to lunge up this way, side raise, use the other hand, down this way, and side raise. And do that for 20 seconds. Exercise number 3, we are doing okay, that was 3. Exercise number 4, dead row. You are going to stand nice and tall, bend at the hips, reach down, you're going to roll down there, and then stand right back up. Reach down, roll down there, stand right back up. And then exercise number 5, you're doing a side step squat into a press. So dumbbells on your shoulders, step to the side, squat down, come up and press up. Step to the side, squat down, come up and press up. That's our exercise number 5. All right. Feel free to use whatever weights are appropriate for you. This morning, I'm a little sore from things I did yesterday. So I'm going to use my light dumbbells all throughout. I'm going to focus on my movement. If your movements are sound, you're not sore, you're not hurt, go for the heavier dumbbells. But do what's appropriate for you. As long as the movement is sound, you're going to get something out of it. All right. Giving myself that 5 seconds again.
Starting session.
We're starting with the sumo squat and high pull.
Work.
Remember, we are running sequentially through these exercises. No funky format.
Rest.
Back lunge into curl.
Work. Rest.
Next, side lunge into side raise. So whatever arm you reach with, that's the one that goes out to the side.
Work. Rest.
Dead row.
Work. Rest.
Side step squat into a press.
Work. Rest.
All right, went back to number 1. Sumo squat into high pull.
Work. Rest.
Back lunge into curl.
Work. rest,
Side lunge into side raise.
work, rest,
Dead row.
work,
That was my morning
rest,
alarm to wake up.
work, rest,
Round 3.
work, rest,
All right. Back lunge into curl.
work, rest,
Good. Side lunge into side raise.
work,
Going light. So I'm focusing on the quality of my movements.
rest,
Going heavy, you're still focusing on that quality.
work, rest,
Side step squat and press.
work, rest,
Round 4.
work, rest,
Back lunge and curl.
work, rest,
Side lunge and side raise.
work, rest,
dead row,
work, rest,
side step squat,
work, rest,
final round,
work, rest,
back lunge into curl,
work, rest,
lunge into side raise,
work, rest,
dead row,
work, rest,
side step squat into press,
work, rest.
excellent job everybody.
Session complete.
Okay, so I don't know if anybody else is like me, but I don't wake up to one alarm. Typically need 3 in the morning. So I'm a very, very bad sleeping partner. I just, you'll hear multiple alarms in the morning when you go at my place. But it gets me up, gets me going. I get to work on time most of the time. All right, we are moving on to the third set of exercises. Like I promised earlier, we're bringing the rest time down to 7 seconds, but this circuit is all lower body. We are going to do exercise number 1, a forward hop, a back hop into a front lunge. So it looks like this. It doesn't matter how far forward you hop, as long as you go forward, hop back, and then forward lunge with one leg, forward hop, back hop, and then lunge with the other leg. All right. At the very bottom of the lunge, ideally, your back knee is all the way to the ground, just touching it very, very lightly. And all your major joints, your hips, your knees, your ankles are at 90 degrees. Exercise number 2. We're going to do 4 high knees and a duck under. So imagine there's a pole about the height of your neck right here, right here. You're going to do 4 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your feet down. Get under it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your feet down. Get under it. We're going to do that for 20 seconds at a time. Exercise number 4, we're going to do pausing splits. What are pausing splits? So I love split squats, right? I love the way they make my thighs feel. But instead of going continuously back and forth, we are going to pause at the top, split the feet, pause at the top, split the feet, pause at the top. Do that for 20 seconds. Exercise number 4, we're going to do a quick twist and 2 tuck jumps. So what's a quick twist? Twist, like that, right? But we're going to twist to one side. When we come back to center, 2 tuck jumps. Twist the other side, back to center, 2 tuck jumps. Looks like this. Nice and easy. Exercise number 5, we're going to do 4 butt kicks and 2 crossovers. So it looks like this. I'll turn to the diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right over left, left over right, and then 4 butt kicks again. So again, all lower body. You can eliminate your mat if you think you're going to slip on it. Make sure your weights are out of the way so they don't trip on them. And we're going to get busy, get sweaty, really work those legs and the heart. All right. Any questions? Any concerns? Of course, this is recorded, so I won't get them until later. If you write them in the comments. And of course, give me feedback. I always like feedback. All right. Hop forward, hop back, and lunge. We're doing that twice, and then moving on. We're going back to that first format, that first circuit format, right?
Starting session.
5 seconds.
Work. Rest.
4 high knees. Oh, we're going to do this again.
Work.
I'm constantly reminded by people who take my classes that we're not doing the right exercise. You said we were doing this twice. You're moving right on to the next.
Rest.
4 high knees, duck under.
Work.
Very good. Remember that
Rest.
imaginary pull right there. We're going back to exercise number 1.
Work. Rest.
Exercise number 2, 4 high knees, duck under.
Work. Rest.
All right. We have pausing splits.
Work.
Very good.
Rest.
Going back to exercise number 1.
Work. rest,
4 high knees and a duck under.
work, rest,
Pausing splits.
work, rest,
Quick twist. 2 tucks.
work, rest,
Back to 1.
work, rest,
Right. 4 high knees, duck under.
work, rest,
Pausing splits.
work, rest,
Twist, 2, quick twist and 2 tucks.
work, rest,
All right. 4 butt kicks, 2 crossovers.
work,
Elimination.
rest,
We're doing 4 high knees and a duck under.
work, rest,
All right. Pausing splits.
work, rest,
Quick twist, 2 tucks.
work, rest,
4 butt kicks, 2 crossovers.
work, rest,
All right, back to the top. Quality splits now.
work, rest,
Quick twist, 2 tucks.
work, rest,
4 butt kicks and a cross. 2 crosses.
work, rest,
All right, quick twist, 2 tucks.
work, rest,
4 butt kicks, 2 crosses.
work,
Always
rest,
2 sets of the last exercise. 1 more set. 4 butt kicks, 2 crosses.
work, rest,
All right, everybody. Excellent job. Well done.
session complete.
So I'm going to leave you to do your favorite stretches. Make sure you stretch out your hips, stretch out the knees, stretch out the ankles, stretch out your back, and your upper body. We use a lot of upper body in the beginning. Make sure your back is stretched out very well, your neck and everything. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Or if you're doing this in the week, hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Have a good one, everybody. See you soon. Stay fit.